Good evening. It's only day 2 of the official election campaign, but 3 of Canada's federal party leaders wasted no time, trading blows in a fiery First Leaders debate hosted by Citytv and Maclean's. And of course, there was no shortage of punches thrown towards the empty podium of the absent incumbent, Justin Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau promised that the budget would be balanced, that the budget would balance itself.
We know the Conservatives aren't going to do that. Mr. Trudeau certainly hasn't done it. He hasn't shown up for 4 years for people. He hasn't shown up today for the debate.
I think we can all agree that Justin Trudeau is afraid of his record, and that's why he's not here tonight.
Unlike Mr. Scheer, who says 95% of Canadians are covered, they're not. We're going to cover you because we're in it for you.
I don't see how, Jugman, I don't see how you found the money. How your budget, as Paul said, it doesn't reflect the kind of costs for universal free dental.
95% of Canadians
I can't believe you're doubling down on this false.
Are eligible for pharmacare.
I'm going to give you some advice here. Pro tip, don't double down on that.
Every dollar that goes to a bondholder or a banker for the debt that they hold is another dollar that you can't put into expand those services.
We have more Indigenous children in care now than at the height of the residential schools. This is a crisis.
What happens if one Indigenous community says no?
We're talking nations, not communities, not groups. The language you are using, Andrew, shows no respect.
Community says no.
At a basic level, we ensure that there's equal funding. We also ensure that there's clean drinking water. There's access to quality homes.
On your letterhead, the NDP issued a press release that was a big fat lie, claimed I wanted to privatize water infrastructure. The Green Party doesn't support P3s.
You use language like hold hostage. I mean, that's just incredibly disrespectful off the top.
You tell that to the dozens of communities who have been left out because they don't have the opportunities.
Let's be clear. SNC-Lavalin needs to go to court.
He broke the law. He is the only Prime Minister that has ever been convicted of breaking the law, and he lied about it.
We would immediately end all fossil fuel subsidies.
It's always been the case that the NDP don't support developing our natural resources. What we now know is that neither do the Trudeau Liberals. His carbon tax has not put a price on pollution. It has given a massive exemption to the country's largest emitters.
If they understood the peril we are in right now as a human family on this planet, the need to hold to 1.5 degrees Celsius means that you can't proceed with the Trans Mountain Pipeline. You can't proceed with LNG Canada.
After this election, if Justin Trudeau is elected, he will make your life less affordable by ramping up that carbon tax.
We would not support Mr. Scheer. It's his position on his lack of clear position on women's right to choose, on LGBTQ communities. For me, that's not debatable.
We're already committed, thanks to Stephen Harper's cabinet, which passed it under royal prerogative.
You're misunderstanding what a Foreign Investment Protection Act means.
No, I'm afraid you haven't read the Canada-China Investment Treaty.
The idea that new people coming to our country are somehow a threat, and that's kind of the sentiment behind why Mr. Scheer uses this type of language around being pro-Brexit, being closely affiliated with Yellow Investors. These are the type of things that instill fear. We believe in opportunity and coming people come together.
That's just absolutely not true. The Conservative Party and I will, as Prime Minister, continue to ensure that Canada has an immigration system that welcomes people from all around the world. They have to wait longer because some people are skipping the line and jumping the queue and coming into Canada.
There's no queue for refugees. There is no queue for refugees. If anyone wants to know where you stand, just figure out what Trump wants. Because you want to move our embassy to Jerusalem, take our role away as being an honest broker in that part of the world. You want to join with the U.S. and build an anti-ballistic missile system. So you will do what Trump wants. You might as well be, he might as well be the ventriloquist and you're Charlie McCarthy.